all of this moisture is going to be overriding the very super cold air that we have over the northeast, as you can see right here. And for the majority of the storm, it is going to stay cold and locked in, and it's going to snow at varying rates over Pennsylvania, eastern Pennsylvania, as the storm kind of weakens and dissolves into the atmosphere. But we are going to have some problems with mixing south and east of the Lehigh Valley, and possibly even the Lehigh Valley, because the storm is going up to our west. And when the storm goes up to the west, we're on the east side, the warm air comes up in our area. Well, what we want for a blockbuster storm is for the storm to go just to our east, so we're on the west side. But that's not this case. What I want to show you now is the NAM model from this morning. And this is the first image of the simulated radar of the NAM. Now this is 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. And as you can see, the blue is the snow, and this should be blue as well. But then you start getting into some greens and oranges, which shows mixed precipitation. But that's not even near us right now. As you can see, here's the Lehigh Valley right here. This is the cloud cover starting to come in. And as you can see, as it progresses on, and you go to 1 o'clock, all right, we are in deep in the snow, and we got some darker shades. It's not the lighter shades, we got the darker shades of blue here. So it's snowing at a pretty good clip here according to this, 1 o'clock, and with the next one being at 4 o'clock, you can see a dry slot starting to form in central Pennsylvania, but we're still here. But look what we got coming over here. We got rain. This is the 32-degree line right here. All right, so this would be freezing rain with rain on this side, and it's going to start to move northwest. The next one we got is at 7 o'clock at night. You can see it's starting to progress further to the north and west. But we here in the Lehigh Valley, we are in some pretty heavy snow right here. And at the next one we have is at 10 o'clock. You can see the back edge of the precipitation starts coming in with the freezing line just south of the Lehigh Valley. And this being all sleet and freezing rain right here, snow in the Poconos more towards East Stroudsburg, and this area being rain. This is the NAM model. The NAM model is the coldest of the 4 models that are going on right now. According to this model, it never does change over to rain. But when you look at the other models, the GFS, the Canadian, it does have it changing over to rain for a little bit of time. So back to that Pennsylvania map, you can zoom in 3 times. Great. What I see happening is, I think there is going to be a changeover to some rain a little bit here, but I think it's going to happen at the very end of the storm. My forecast is for, well, let's do it this way. Okay, I see 1 to 3. This is a little bit off here. Okay, we need to move this way. There we go. That sounds a lot better right there. All right. I see a line of 1 to 3 where I think that they're going to get a little bit extended period of mixing and rain south of the Lehigh Valley. In the Lehigh Valley, from south to north, I see 3 to 6 inches. So the southern area of the Lehigh Valley, I can see 3 inches. But the northern area, maybe up to like the Blue Ridge Mountains, I can see 6 inches. And then once you get above the Blue Ridge Mountains into the solid part of the Poconos, I see 6 plus inches, maybe more like 6 to 8. And then as you get further north and away from the storm, it'll start to be less and less and less. I see this starting for us like early afternoon, soon after lunch, and then ending in the early morning hours of Sunday. So that's what I see for right now. Everybody wants to know what the sleep intermitters was. It's on the weekend, so if you go to church, then maybe you might have a sleep intermitter for not going into church. I'll let you decide what that is personally. As of right now, this is what I see coming. We also, temperatures-wise, we're going to be in like the 30s and the 40s the next few days. It's going to warm up a little bit, but then the bottom drops back out again. We're back into the deep freeze, not like yesterday and today, but it gets cold again. And I see another possibility of a storm in the 25th, 26th time period, and then also the 1st and the 2nd time period of March. So let's keep our eyes out for that. All right. As of right now, what we want to do is we want to go out to a special video clip of how kids have come together in support of finding our dearly beloved Scoop Jackson. Okay. Can we cut to that video?
population that has a lot of cultural diversity can be called what?
I support Scoop.
Okay. Sit down, anybody.
I support Scoop.
Okay, you sit down too.
I support Scoop.